catches Helanu! That is huge! They've amped out the embers of Peon's offensive core. Let's hope they've got enough damage to back it up. Spirited Bookstone will not be denied. Gripped out. Ian swept away. Paranoid to the sky with a double. Only Strat stands. Break the curse. Rampage there for Sifu. He is time for them after 4 long seasons of setbacks and second places. The Oscar goes to Book and the Bad News Bears. They will take Glacier Finals.
Trying to go on me. Terrific.
Izanami ult on me. Izanami ult on me.
Naja ult on me. Take this fight, boys. We win it.
Yeah.
Don't let them back. Don't let them back.
I'm just certain.
All right, boys. Let's become champions. Run this shit down. Izanami. She's here. She's here. Kill her. Tight. Still ult.
Get her.
Go straight to Titan. That's your ult down.
Go Titan. That's game, boys.
That's game.
Marshall
You gotta take this. You gotta take this.
National
Let's fucking go.
champions.
Let's fucking go. Shred it. Get us out of this game. No one's gonna go big. G fucking shit, boys.
There we go, boys.
Let's fucking go.
That's 10-0. He's half. Come back.
10 seconds. I'm up in 9.
Nice.
Good damage.
Be careful, this way. Run.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. It's your boy, Spirited Book here on the podcast with my other boy, Hydra. How's it going, Hydra?
Yeah. It's been a good week to be wearing the color green. That's all I gotta say.
It has been a phenomenal week to wear the color green. I'm Spirited Book, once again joined by my co-commentator Hydra, here for the Warriors of Albion Greenroom podcast. I believe this is our second last episode under this branding, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
it's
we're gonna
kind of insane, you know. We've done like the whole season of OSL. You know, I guess like the last Smite 1 season of OSL.
Yeah.
It came and it went, and we're almost at the end, and we'll talk about kind of you know, I guess the whole journey there, I guess, today. So.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, it's been a fantastic journey. Yeah, and we're definitely not ending the podcast once OSL is done. We're just going to be rebranding it to something different, more long-term and sustainable for both Hydra and I.
Exactly.
But this is our episode back because last week we did not do an episode, and
we're busy.
Well, I was out of town. Excuse me, and I decided to, you know, go hang out with Lord Stanley's Cup from the NHL, you know? So that is... What the fuck are you wearing? Hydra. What the fuck, man?
It's my fancy hat. Yeah. You can't have my hat. No one can have my hat.
Bruh, I talk about the Stanley Cup and you put on a fancy hat. What is going on? Anyways, yeah, a family friend of mine... you know, was on the Florida Panthers, and they won the Stanley Cup, and they brought it to Northern Ontario. It was great. It was a fantastic time, and I got to go drink orange juice out of the cup, which I don't think is something not a lot of people can really say. You know, OJ out of the cup. And I got to hold it. I got to touch it. It was great. It was cool. And yeah, it was a great time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was dope. I mean, I was just chilling for the week. You know, I was, you know, not watching Smite 2 land at all. Like I was not genuinely like it's just kind of boring for me to watch. So I was doing other things like the outside world. You know, the sunshine, the grass,
touching that grass.
Oh yeah, exactly. I have a fashion show Wednesday this week, so like about 2 days from this podcast being live, I have the runway practice tomorrow.
Damn.
So I'm getting back into like my modeling stuff because it's that time of the year. So, but yeah, it's gonna be really fun. But yeah, but I will say this last weekend, I was really happy to sit down and watch the beautiful ending of Smite 1 competitive. It was so easy. It was not hard fought at all.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
We'll get to
yeah,
that.
we'll get to that.
So I guess we got to recap last week because we didn't really do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we did.
the previous Sunday, we had I have it right here. We can go here and
Yep.
I'll big it a bada bing bada boom. We're here.
Bada boom.
So we had our quarterfinals, and we had 3 different Warriors of Albion teams. We had the Warriors of Albion taking on Kittens with Mittens, Warriors of Albion versus La Jungla, and Warriors of Albion Crete versus Food Fighters Crete.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, let's start with the Athens team really quick. And Hydra, what happened to your prediction, man?
So okay. So
Mhm.
this set was rough to watch, but like not because they played bad. It was rough to watch because they were so close to winning both games. They ended up going down 0-2, I believe, which was unfortunate. But I mean, this set was insanely close. I feel like it could have gone either way in both games. It was just unfortunate. So
Yeah, and
I will
they
say
Go ahead.
this week was the week that people discovered the power of Yamoja. So like people she got like a slight tweak and everyone was playing her just for that matchup, for that week. People hadn't really scrimmed against her a ton. They didn't have their counters ready, and Warriors of Albion also did not scrim against it a ton. Like I said, also didn't have their counters ready for it. I think they knew it was gonna get picked, and it won the game for KWM simply. Like it genuinely was just like that impactful to pick that week. But not to say Warriors Albion and Athens played bad. I think they played really, really well. Their season does end up ending there. But you can walk away from I think that standpoint and you can say, hey, we are the second most successful Athens team in the franchise ever, which is huge.
Yeah.
So you really can't be mad, especially where they had a really rough regular season as well. They turned it around, got that far in the playoffs. So overall, just big shout out to that team. They played sick.
Yeah, I think they started to find their footing a little too late into the season for it to really matter. And I think, unfortunately, we were right, or I was right. KWM ended up taking the victory. They ended up losing this week, KWM, to Going Ghost. And so the bracket continues to shake up in Athens. But moving on to Sparta, we had Warriors of Albion versus La Jungla. And I'm going to be real, this set was so free, man. I
said it. I called it. That's all I'm going to say.
They just gave us everything we wanted and more. It was 2 games of just draft diff, in my opinion, and not really much more than that. We all got everything that we wanted. Zexy got Lance twice.
That was rough.
Very rough. I don't know. It felt very easy to play. They did play with a support sub. But you reap what you sow. I've said this since it happened.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't trade away Bugle gets to play there, and then you have your full roster. But
yeah, again, this is that's a team that I think was plagued by unfortunate circumstances. I'm also pretty sure this unfortunate circumstances could have been mitigated by not trading people that didn't need to be traded. So unfortunately, their season ends. Well, I guess fortunately because they played against you. So fortunately,
get them out of here. Get them out of here. No,
get them out of here.
Get them out of here. They lose. It is what it is. Crete versus Food Fighters, or Warriors of Albion Crete versus Food Fighters in Crete. Warriors of Albion end up taking the W there.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm trying to
huge. Again, I think they played pretty well. I think their draft identity started really coming into its own towards the end of the season. I think this would really help them against Food Fighters, help them against a lot of strong teams early in the season as well. They had a really clear idea of what they wanted to play. So I mean, they take a solid win and they moved on to semifinals, which that might be the furthest Crete's ever made it in playoffs in Warriors of Albion history. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone?
I don't know the answer. Yeah, if Majin's in the chat and knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've had a finalist in Crete for Warriors of Albion before, but at least to me, they make it semis, and that's a huge deal. So that's huge.
Yeah, I don't think finals before because I think spoiler alert, Majin said that we are the most successful Warriors of Albion team.
Yep, ever.
But we'll get to that in a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean Majin and the boys 2-0. And that wraps up the Warriors of Albion recap. We can quickly go over Sparta recap in terms of what happened in general there as well. Blood Wardens versus RJ. RJ end up 2-0ing. No surprise there. K2M 2-1 Heart Showers, I want to say, because of a weird
I believe.
FF situation. And Crew end up getting 2-1'd by Bards because of another weird FF situation there.
That was the upset, I think, of quarterfinals. I think
I
a lot
don't
of people
think
expected
so.
Crew. I feel like a lot of people expected Crew to go into it pretty hot. I think at least I did. I think Crew was pretty sick. But Bard's College again, like they're just unconventional.
Yeah.
You know, I think they had a lot of like they knew how they wanted to play, and no one else knew how they wanted to play. And I think that was their biggest advantage. So
Yeah. I think Bards were on an upward trend, and I think Crew were on a downward trend. And going into playoffs, you never want to be on a downward trend. I honestly think the Ascension break was the worst thing to happen to the Crew. Like
that's so true.
I honestly believe that
matches to get in would have been better.
Yeah, agreed. They would have been on the up. They would have been able to figure out their issues instead of just trying to scrim and figure that out there. Just very unfortunate for the likes of the Crew. Semifinals, we're going to recap our two teams. We're going to start with Crete. So we had Crete taking on the Kittens with Mittens. And these are best of fives. Break it down for me, Hydra. What kind of went on? I have not looked at this set just yet.
I got it. Well, I was in picks and bench for the whole set. So so the result of the set was 0-3. KD ended up taking it home. Warriors of Albion were not playing with their starting mid laner, namely Crabapple. He's been out for a couple weeks now because real life takes priority over Smite 1. So I mean, just simply how it is, you know, like something important in real life comes up. So they've had to do some weird roster swaps and roster changes, and I do think obviously that ends up hurting your practice time, especially when you're like coming into playoffs and stuff like that. They ended up doing another role swap in game 3. They put Majin in mid lane. They put their solo laner who was off rolling in mid before he ends up being in their jungler for game 3. And game 3 was a lot closer, just not close enough, and ended up going home 0-3. Again, valiant attempt from the guys. Guys, girls, and non-binary pearls back home. They will be playing their 3rd place to 4th place game next week. So there's that. So first of all, just really successful season.
Hydra, you're my favorite ally. You're my most favorite ally.
There we go. But yeah. But yeah, so they'll be playing the 3rd/4th place game next week. I don't remember who it's against, if I'm being so honest. But they will be playing it next week. I think it's actually against Fallen Angels, maybe. That might be it. And that'll determine if we have the 3rd best team in Crete for the season, which obviously is a huge boon, you know, to have for the franchise. I think that's gonna be super dope. Or if they just end up going home as a top 4 team.
Yeah.
And again, top 4, you can't be.
No, you take those.
So, yeah. Take those.
I mean, 3rd place matches. I played one last season. It felt kind of fake. I just say I made top 4 every season rather than I made top 4 and then I placed 3rd place. I just say I made top 4.
I mean, a lot of teams are like, oh, like it just determines gems. Like, why would I?
Yeah,
play,
exactly.
You know?
Yeah, it's just a gem pricing. Which honestly, give me them gems.
Ooh, yeah, give me them legacy gems for Smite 2.
So both Sparta matches went to 5.
Yep.
Which I did not expect from both the. Well, okay.
Well,
I don't know what it was, man. I can't believe. I still can't believe we won, man. I cannot believe that we reverse swept Royal Jesters.
I watched this set live. This set was one of the most entertaining sets I think I've watched in Smite, period.
Since Worlds?
Really long time. Yeah, honestly, it was up there. Like the storyline was there. Like the best of 5 hours, so it's like super tense, super fun to watch it happen. But yeah, and like I get the other set was good too. Like, you know, the KWM.
I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was solid. It was good. It's just like, you know, it was more of like a game 5, like all the pressure's on and someone choked, and then that's really
I wonder who choked.
Yeah, unlucky.
Could it possibly be what was the final KDA? I gotta find this.
It was like
final
1 in
KDA.
10.
110-5 for Jay Swervy
Yeah.
Thor, man. Iconic Jay Swervy for
Doom in
iconic
chat says,
Joy.
no, it wasn't good. Jay is trash.
Damn.
So, and Sifu does say you won game 5 because you built Titans Bane
All
last
right,
time.
all right. Let's talk about it, Hydra. Let's talk about it,
Yeah,
Hydra.
yeah.
Let's talk about the set. Let's talk about Royal Jesters. Let's talk about Warriors of Albion and what happened.
Well, yeah, let's talk about Royal Justice and Kinsman's first.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. What do you want to? Oh, right, because you want to talk about. Wait, no, Royal Jesters versus Warriors of Albion. Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, wait. Let's talk about KWM Bards first. I
Oh,
think, right?
okay. Yes, sure. We can do that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this set, I think, going into it, KWM, super sick team. I think a lot of people, were kind of expecting this to be a lot of an easier win. From
I
looking in,
I thought maybe 3-1 KWM. We didn't
That's
do
exactly
predictions
what
last week, but like that would have been
Yeah.
my thought process. Yeah.
Exactly. Like if I was looking at this, I'd be like, okay, like seeing how Bards performed in quarterfinals, I would expect it like maybe a 3-1. But it being a 3-2 definitely speaks to the improvement that Bards College got towards the end of the season. I feel like they were an infinitely better team than when they began.
Agreed.
But I will say, picks and bans for the Bards College team in this set were not good.
This
I feel
team
like
is
both comp.
This team is so bad at
Like,
drafting.
Like genuinely, like Doom's in the chat right now. He's saying like, listen, he's like, Bud on the Cleo, bro. Like the Cleo solo. I don't know why we went to it. He got 4 levels down.
That's one of Bud's like quote unquote signature picks, where like
he needs to take it. Look, okay, signature line is right here. Erase it off of that. It's no longer a signature pick. You're not picking that.
Damn.
Like, and they just nerfed Cleo solo. Like spoiler for the bonus balance that just dropped on the notes. They just nerfed Cleo solo. Thankfully, actually, if they had nerfed Cleo before the set, maybe Bud wouldn't have locked her in, dude. I don't know, maybe, but they needed something different in that role. They needed something different out of Bud. I think. I feel like Realty performed pretty well. I feel like Jay Swervy felt like he performed good early in the set, and as the set went on, he got worse, like progressively worse.
Yeah.
So.
Also,
listen. And Chad's saying nerf, like, lies. They did buff Cleo, but they made her ultimate do 25% less damage to minions, which is a solo Cleo nerf. But every other role is pretty dope for her. So
Okay, Hydra's kind of spitting on that. That makes some sense.
Yeah.
He went to smoke twice during the set. Bro should have went to bed then.
He should have taken a walk.
Should have taken a walk. Yeah.
Yeah, during is crazy.
All right. I agree. I think Bards were riding hot, but KWM historically has always been the stronger team and remains the stronger team.
Me personally, Doomed, if I'm you and I'm on that team and like my captain's taking smoke breaks during my best of 5 set and it goes to 2-2. I'm telling them, hey, like never draft me again, bro. Let's take a season off of teaming with each other for a second at least. So he can quit when he wants. Exactly.
Bruh, honestly, I just hope we never see the return of the Bud captainship into OSL Sparta. It
was Jay, not Bud.
It was but I agree. I still don't like the Bud captainship this season, and I don't know, man. It just hope it does not return next season is all I'm gonna say.
Unfortunate.
Not a fan. Not a fan. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to talk about it?
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Do we have something to show first, or do we?
Well, let's set the stage here. Warriors of Albion.
Yeah.
Come in as the team that really should not have been here. They required Bards College to win out in a 2-0 fashion against Wailing Banshees in the final week of the regular season. And Warriors of Albion had to beat the Heart Showers in a 2-0 fashion to make it as the second seed of the Akion division. Warriors of Albion meet the conditions. They 2-0 and Bards College 2-0 as well. And Warriors of Albion become your second seed of the Akion division. Royal Jesters are the top seed of the Troy division. They smoked a bunch of people. They lost a few games later on in the season to the likes of, I believe, Big Scary Dargans at one point, and maybe the Crew. Royal Jesters, a team that was good, but maybe not as good as the likes of KWM across the other way. So Royal Jesters take the first seed nonetheless, and they end up here to face off against the Warriors of Albion. And man, what a set it was. I have spent a few hours earlier today creating a video, a little highlight video for you guys to watch and enjoy. It's fairly entertaining, and hope you guys enjoy. Just
I'm on team up.
Yeah. I think, yeah, go. Look at Tia.
Going on Tia.
I've been executed.
I'll get her.
Alt.
Freaking timeline.
Troquan.
Alcon one.
Alcon dash.
It's not a great fight. It's just you two.
It's bad now, it's bad.
Everyone just fucking died. Damn.
Ooh, they're looking to end. They're looking to end.
I have to do that.
That's fine.
Up in 20.
Trying to end.
Look at Rama.
You gotta hit Rama. Gotta get on Rama.
Get in. They don't win this. They can't do this. Rama relics.
Go up.
Yo, we got a bunch of panic enders. Run mid and end. Look at Lulu. Let's go!
I have one.
I don't know if we can do this. Can we just go fire? It's EFG. It secures the game for us.
Yeah.
We got it. Ganesh.
Nice.
We're with you, Sexy. We're coming.
No eyes, Kwang still.
Nice! Reset right.
Kwang.
Ending. He's ending. Rekka.
What?
Their jungle's here. I got X-Ball.
Trying to make them over.
Bot beats. I slowed him.
Looking for the
I'm
bot.
getting Capri plucked. I'm okay. On Capri. Yeah, bots jump.
Jump on bats. Bats is so low.
I have to get out. Oh no.
No.
You're alright.
High res, please.
Oh no.
I'm dying.
Ulting.
I'm only 5.
I got it. Oh no, I did not care.
Super dead. Good ult.
Yeah, we're winning.
Yep.
I got Capri.
Auto.
Let's get the cap and leave.
I might need help.
I'm
I'm on my way. I'm on my way to this. Oh, they shelled as well. I'm nearly there. Can we look at Posh? They have no Capri ult.
You pull or what?
I got bots.
Let's go.
Odin jump.
I'm gonna grab. Watch it.
On him. He's one. I'm dead. I'm in trouble.
I do no damage. I'm knocking X though.
X-Ball on
He
me.
dashed.
I got killed by Odin.
He's here. I can dash cripple.
We still don't know where we're going to.
Oh my
Fuck.
gosh, you got owned.
He's kind of alone for now.
I'm on watch.
That's his ult. That's his Aegis.
I'm going in. He's gonna get Capri ulted.
Yep, there it is.
Dude, I just got
Oh my
fried.
god. Yeah, that's probably it. That's it. All right.
Good try. It's not over, boys. Gotta cook.
Okay, I'm not kidding when I say this, but I think this game, if we want to win, we're gonna have to have fun. Like we have to have fun.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have to enjoy ourselves. Like we have to be having fun playing the video game. Have fun and let's win this game.
Got one.
Nice job, guys. Nice.
They're trying to come. Nice.
I got Curtis Career. Curtis ult.
Trying ult. Yeah.
I might be in trouble, guys. Come to me. Yeah, Curtis, no. I'm okay.
Nice.
Halanu, they're on Halanu. Ulting mid here.
I was under my
Odin. Nice.
That's big.
They're going?
I'm running. I'm just running.
I'm killing Serb. Aw.
Yeah, that's important.
I
You
can't really
can
do
back.
it.
You can back.
Fine.
Don't worry.
I think teleport over.
Yep, I'll do it. Nice kill. We kill the Posh.
Yes, watch.
Serb is low.
We're started.
You could go big here, Rekka.
Posh does so much damage to me.
Watch the Charybdis. Nice. Big
Posh
knockup.
Vegas.
Okay, Rekka.
I'll be
Big
okay.
knockup again. Good silence. That's Charybdis beats. Cryptus for Aegis.
Oh, that's her Aegis.
That's her 3.
One.
Hell is here, hell is here. Push. Nice! Curtis won! Nice!
Good job. I
See the
can
flash.
zone him up.
Can we kill this guy? He's half.
Rob is there.
Rob
I'm here with
ult.
ult.
He missed. I'm owning Rob.
I'm here.
I got ult out. Chill. Rekka zoning. Help Rekka.
Yeah.
Cryptus on the left. Nice, sexy. I'm coming to Odin. Posh, then Odin. Cryptus is pushing mid. Look for Serb.
I have 40%.
He's half. I'm okay here. Nice.
I'm on Flash.
Yeah, look at Posh. On Odin.
Flash Aegis.
I'm on Robin.
Robin's really low.
I can't.
We gotta back up.
I have no ulti here. They're on it. They have Posh secure. I think they have it. They don't yet. They got off. Serb. Get out.
Get out.
I fucking fat figure my Aegis there. Just get out. We got the gold.
Yes, I got it.
Nice. Are they on fire? No, they're not. There's 2 mid.
Oh, I gotta back him.
Serb is pretty potent.
Help SB.
I think we'll take
I'm ulting.
I'm going. Flash.
Yeah, big ult. Cryptus.
That's Flash Relics.
Rob.
right now.
Front line.
Dead.
I'm killing Serb.
Kill Robin. Look at Robin.
On Odin.
Odin.
TPing to the right. I'm
Big
here.
damage. I pulled fire.
Odin's
I
low.
did not pull fire. Just go Rekka. If you root.
I should root. Yep.
Nice! Can we go fire?
It's here.
Protect SB.
Drop bomb at 3k. I have relics.
You blink.
Kill Rob.
Stay on
Stick. Drop bomb. We got it. Chill. Can we get Serb? Serb.
He still jump.
Nice!
They're on it.
Okay, we're here. How low? It's half. It's EFG. We have time. Look for the fight. They outposh ulted. Fight them.
I'm on the Flash.
I got Odin cage. This guy's just soloing me. That's crazy.
Big ult.
Ulting. Coming.
Robin.
Acting.
I ulted Serb. Serb on the left. Nice! Go right.
Yes, I agree, right?
Odin
Behind Odin.
Odin.
Good silence. Can we end here? I'm on Titan. On tower.
Someone's gotta kill the fucking...
We dump everything on this Titan. Kill Serb. Go.
Make sure Rekka's tank.
Yeah,
They have tier 2s. Keep on it. Dump everything. Dump everything. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go!
You gotta just be really careful about how much just in like.
Yeah, we gotta spread out.
We are going to fight where Zexy wants us to fight. Except in the late game. Zexy, you're no longer in charge of saying where we're fighting in the late game. But early mid is all you. The ball is in your court. You're gonna drive the pace of this game, and we're gonna fight where you want us to fight. And we're gonna slow roll this game. Anytime it's gone to late game, we've been doing well. So let's do that again. Let's get there, and let's slam. Good horrific. They terror ulted. You're okay. He's low. Let's fucking go! Chair's not there.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, he's in lane. You're good.
Keep on fighting.
Nice, boys!
You need trees.
Let's fucking go! That's his beats. Chad, nobody cares more than I do. Yeah, he's still chasing. He's out. He's here. He took a tower shot.
cutting him off this way.
We should have him. Nice! They
Cthulhu's there before me. Cthulhu's there before me.
Get out, Hawanu. We're actually winning, we're winning! Chalk one! I got Chalk! Look at Lulu!
I'm on the way.
Very low bats.
X-Ball beads.
Ulting! Beacon! Back up! Leave. Nice job, guys. Good shit. Let's keep this going. Just pluck this Lulu. Pluck this Lulu.
Really big. What's the
Bots here coming in. Bots chalk in.
X-Ball A gets...
Bots super low.
Yeah.
Keep the fight going.
Go after. I'm low.
Rekka, you can go big.
Can we shove mid? I'm shoving mid. We can maybe get bird here.
I think
Chalk is still here. I'm chasing this guy.
This to gold. Yes, this to gold.
I think this is fire.
No, we're way too low.
Look at the respawn.
Way too low. Just make the safe call. We're not throwing the game. We're going gold. We're gonna reset and we're gonna go fire.
Yeah, we can bait them.
Oh no, they're resetting. If he resets, yes. Pull.
Fire.
They're not ready for this at all.
They are not.
You gotta be on this.
We are confirming. We have a bomb.
We have bomb.
No,
Yes.
no bomb.
Use the bomb.
Just stick it. Yep.
Cthulhu's coming in.
It's half. Drop it 3. We got it. We can fight. Lulu. I got him.
Keep going. Come in.
No, Pyro.
Fight. This is so good.
No. We don't have.
Yeah,
Help. Okay.
Yeah, X-Ball's on right. You're right.
Nah, you might get out.
I can't reach him.
Just
I have one second.
come,
We
Pyro.
got blink out of them and spread.
Pyro left. Let's get Pyro left.
we find a shot.
We're going T2. Is that what you guys?
Yes. I have ulti. I have relics.
We have like no match.
Yeah. Do not be afraid to pluck them.
We see
Someone's gonna be defending
three.
mid.
Chalk is in mid.
All right.
Kite.
Yeah, we kite. We're fine. I'm taking no damage.
We did a lot of damage to them.
We're gonna get left and mid first.
Get out.
Trying.
Leave him to die.
I'm trying. I can't move. We got.
I'm
both
killing him.
players.
I'm going in. Explode relics.
Nice. I have it all.
You win. Let's go, boys. Rekka can end. Run mid, sexy. Push mid in. Left in.
Just literally just stop talking.
Let's go. Bro, someone's got to go back and clip that. Someone's got to go back and clip that. That was fucking insane.
You have so much time. 20 seconds.
Yeah, that was really good.
Let's fucking go, boys. Game 5.
Oh, one more.
Alright, begin.
Holy shit. Someone's got to go back and clip that. C3, thanks for the sub. All right. Give me a second. I can mute.
One more.
Yeah, one more. Let's do this. Nice, boys.
Get out.
Go our buffs. Are you okay?
Maybe Helen will follow me, I think.
I'm still half. They're gonna.
There's Circuits here. I'm okay. New us here. They might dive our tower. They're in the jungle. They have prio.
Ron jumped in.
Yeah, big.
Cover, kill gold. Behind Circuits. Still coming in.
We're okay. 2 for 1. Chill.
I'm high with you.
Stay in that.
Ulted 4.
I'm gonna jump on new one.
Rama's roaming. Guys, you need to get the kills and get out.
Get low.
Oh, he's here. You guys are good.
Oh, that's Capriel.
Yorm's still behind. He's trying to kill Rekka. We can kill.
He's slowed, he's slowed, he's slowed.
Nice.
Keep going, keep going.
I have nothing here. I have nothing.
You're good. That's all you.
Let's fucking go.
No, that's
Temporary.
Care. Rama's here.
Run our way, but
I knocked him. Circuit's here. Rama's like half. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Pulling back. We just let the wall.
Yeah. Watch the circuit. Watch the circuit. Watch the circuit. Oh.
look at
No,
beads.
I don't think we can fight this.
No, I think you're doing.
It's gotta be Cirque. It's gotta be Cirque. Watch New Wall. I'm really low. That's why I'm like, I don't know. You want to do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you give it a little try?
They are here. We can Atlas ult. Oh, we don't have Atlas ult. Never mind. It's half. Our confirm is not the best. I think we just go for it.
Just try and leave.
We got it. We got it. We chill. We just forced that tier 1. And Pyro. I think we can though. I'm on my way to this. I'm here.
Circ one.
Yorm. Do we have ACC for Yorm? I'm owning
I
Yorm.
got the Circ.
I'm owning Yorm.
Nothing else. I have Rune one.
I can't chase. I'm on tower. I got tower.
You guys can go Pyro.
I'm
Get Yorm.
Kill Yorm.
He's one.
I have D-transform.
Care. Nice. Watch Rama.
He's got round pull.
That's beats. Chill.
Yes.
They're in the pit. They're not pulling yet. They're pulling. They're doing it quickly.
We take this fight.
We got it. Fight.
Oh,
I'm dead. Out. We got the fire. Get out.
Rama's in the air.
You gotta get bot salt.
Oh shit. That's the bubble.
Help Rekka. I'm nearly here.
I pull Rama out.
I'm here now, Holanu. Come this way.
Rama.
I'm here. I'm killing Yorm. I got Yorm. We end. Mid.
Win the game.
Can we end?
I think we can.
Yes.
Okay. Keep the minions alive.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We don't need a DP. No, just end the game. We gotta go all in right now.
Ending it.
I don't know, dude.
We got it.
Okay.
Fucking Peppery.
I can take for a bit.
Gotta pass. Oh shit.
It's fine. Keep hitting it. Keep going.
Ults.
No.
Minions? I think minions got it.
The Rama's there. We're fine.
Yeah.
Do you have Blink? Do you have Teleport towards Rekka?
Yeah, I do.
They're
You
missing.
can just instantly in the game then. If they try to do anything.
You guys have to stall really hard. Good damage. Kept super poked.
Run at the door.
Into your lives. Wreck us up. Into your lives.
I'm going for the Titan.
I'm chasing. He's got it.
Dude, it's going so slow.
I stop back.
I'm stopping back.
You have to.
I will.
You have to end.
Yes! Oh, that was so close! Holy shit!
Dude, I was hitting it for 40 in auto.
Stupid ass call.
That was really bad.
That was so dumb.
Stupid ass call, but fuck it.
Oh, it worked.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
That was the worst call we have ever made.
Dude, it won us the game. What the fuck are you talking about? The worst call.
That was really close to it not being.
It was really close.
Dude, you should have sold all your fucking prod items for damage.
Oh,
That
you're
would've been
right.
so-
You're right. I definitely should have.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that set, bro?
Boys, I'm so fucking proud of us.
damn
Nice
it.
job. We did it. We won. That was cool. That was really cool.
All I gotta say is, "Into your lives" has gotta be such an iconic call.
Into your lives. Go.
Oh,
Just
man.
stop them from backing for the love of God.
That was
Oh my
such a
god.
stressful set to watch.
Oh my, I don't want to hear it about people watching it and being stressed by watching it. I had to play it.
No. Picture this, right? We're just chilling in my server. We got 20 people in a voice call. We're all watching this, and we're like, "Oh my god, they just threw the game!" And then you're calling, "It's your live broadcast TV." We're like, "Oh no, oh my god!" Like, it was more exciting to watch that than most of the games at Worlds. I'm not gonna lie.
That is
just
true.
because of like the scenarios around it. It was actually so entertaining.
Okay, let's break it down now. Book your dash was up. And they buff your autos. I'm aware. There were so many things we could have done differently, Snatty. So many things.
Man.
I could have ulted. I should have used relics. Like there was so much. We should have leashed properly between the three of us. So much we could have done differently, but it worked out.
Oh man. Yeah.
Let's
Holy moly.
let's go through the beginning. So game one, they've picked first pick overall. And they first picked a god that is escaping me in this moment. They first picked Cthulhu.
Fair enough.
And we were okay with that. We said, guys, we own Cthulhu with our Kepri comp. And I mean, like you saw, we should add game one, I think. I think looking back every time, I'm like, man, if only we just stuck to the call and listened to the call. That one's on Rekka, bit of an oopsie for that one. How Kwong drops the bomb on our Titan and ends the game. And backdoors our Titan. Yeah.
That was rough to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. The comms were pretty. Everyone was definitely tilted after that one for sure.
Unlucky. Oh, you've unplugged your mic somehow. Oh no. Yeah, I no longer. I heard the mic no longer miking actually. Oh man. But I'll continue to talk until I can hear you. But yeah. Oh wait. Okay, I heard that. Nope. Still can't hear you though. I can see you. I still see you. Guys, we're like the Backliners podcast, but we have audio issues in the middle of the podcast.
Hello? Is that better?
There you go.
All right. What the fuck? All right. That was weird.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. That's good. I bumped the back of my mic.
Oh.
A button on the back of my mic. It's switched. Yeah, I mean, it got pretty quiet after game one in the comms. That's for sure.
Yep.
Then I don't know, what was the general reaction around us getting backdoored Hydra in your watch parties?
Listen, I was like, oh no, like getting backdoored never feels good as someone who's undefeated OSL season got ended.
Yeah,
by getting backdoored.
I remember that.
That's traumatic, buddy. That was. You see that shit in your nightmares, especially if you lose the set. You see that shit in your nightmares. So, but yeah, no. We were just kind of sitting there. We were like, "Oh, that's so unfortunate." And the thing was, like, if you guys didn't see it coming, it would be one thing. But you guys definitely called it at least 3 times that was a possibility of happening.
Yep.
And then the fire gets dropped. No one's at Titan, and then I'm like, "Oh, Ao Kwong showed up." GG. I'm like, unfortunate.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty rough to watch. And it's hard to watch back. And so we lost game one, and it's like, that's fine. I'm here for a long series anyways.
Yeah.
And then game two happens.
Yep.
And I think everyone agrees we don't talk about game two.
You guys got draft diff, play on field diff, objective secure diff. It was bad. It was really bad. It was really rough.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, that was definitely our worst game for sure.
And
it was not.
While.
It was not close.
That may have been your worst game of playoffs yet. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was rough. That was really rough to watch. So
yeah, that might have been the worst game of the season with all 5 players. The only exception is the one where we had 4 in a 4v5.
Yeah, that was. I imagine. Why would that one be hard? You know?
Yeah, I know that might be the worst game of the season for sure, but this one's definitely up there for sure.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, man. Just something in the back of my mind said this is going the distance.
I mean, I knew when you had channeled your inner PBM and you were like, boys, we just gotta have fun. Like we gotta enjoy Smite game 1. Like. I knew when that speech got whipped out, I was like, oh, we are in reverse sweep territory. I was like, it's not even territory. Like, we got it on lock now.
So from a technical perspective of talking about what changed between game 1 and 2 and games 3 and 4, I think the biggest difference maker was prioritizing Zexi's pick, which I said we should have done in game 2, but it's okay. Worked out anyways. But prioritizing Zexi's pick definitely helped a lot for sure. Getting Halani back on the MLF. Mexon are just a backline facilitator, but can also facilitate the frontline dive as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, changing our bans, I'm so glad we changed the Cerberus ban.
Yeah.
Because by God, that god did nothing in that game. My God.
I will say Cerberus as a character is very, very strong. He has role flexibility. He can go to support, he can go to solo. So I don't think it's ever a bad idea to ban him. But the players that you were playing against obviously did not pilot it that well.
Well, Flippin is a known. He is a known Cerberus player.
Yeah,
but,
it didn't do anything.
But the way games 1 and 2 went, and the way they drafted an Alposh, I'm like, okay, game 2 they had Khepri Alposh. It was annoying as shit. Game 3 they had Cerberus Alposh, and I'm like, holy shit, we can dive their backline now. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. And so we were able to dive the backline, and sure enough, it was a great time. I mean, Discreeter once again on the Alposh, but this time goes 5, 10, and 8. I mean, Zexy was on him, man. He was not gonna let this Alposh play the game.
I saw the Hun bats diving him, and I was like, yeah, this Alposh is just miserable this game. And obviously you don't have a Khepri pocket to press 2 on the god that, is building alt timeline and emptying the crypts every 40 seconds. So, like, it's just infinitely easier to kill that character if they, draft Cerberus support or solo. Just a lot less peel to deal with. So
yeah, it was great. And I don't know, man, as soon as we won game 3, just something in the back of my mind being like, this is going the distance. As soon as we won game 3, I'm like, we're going to game 5. I knew.
Oh yeah.
I knew it was happening. I gotta ask you, Hydra, what was the general reaction in the watch parties of the game 3 victory?
Game 3 was like, oh, like we're so back. Like you guys have kind of figured out what you guys need to be doing to win the game. Because obviously, like I think everyone that was in the server watching had faith in you guys. Like we all know that you guys are a good team. Everyone knew, like, you guys have been putting in the work, you guys have been scrimming, still playing Smite 1 and stuff like that, so we knew you guys weren't rusty or anything like that. We just knew, like, after you won a game, you had figured out what your win con was, like what you guys needed to do to win your game.
Yeah.
And that was, I think that was the biggest, like, hurdle for you guys in the set. And game 4, I think, was, like, more the same stuff. And I'll let you kind of talk about game 4 for a second before I, go on.
So game 4, they took first pick away from us, and we said, okay, that's okay. And I've been saying this for weeks now, and I do want to talk about this because I think it does matter a lot. I've been saying this for weeks now, that Cthulhu is not that good. And I stand by that. I don't think Cthulhu's that good. I think he's a top pick, but I think if you play around it, and we knew how to play around it, and we had the way Cthulhu is played, we play very well into that god. Like the way our style of play works really well into that god. Like Khepri's very good into him. You just pluck him before he ults and he is dead. You sunder him even in his guy form and you have that 2 on him and he's dying. The biggest thing about this game was that they first picked Cthulhu and we said, perfect, we're going to pick Khepri and we're going to pick MLF. Because the Morgan Le Fay was working out really well, and we could third pick our jungle. Actually, I think they picked Humbots first. I'm trying to remember if they first picked Cthulhu or Humbots.
There was one game where they top picked Humbots.
I think that was this game. They first picked Humbots. Yeah. Okay, sorry, they did that. So they first picked Humbots, take it away from Zexy, which I get it. Zexy just popped off. So we picked Khepri MLF, and I said, this is fine. This is totally fine. Because I knew they would not first pick Khepri. And I knew that if they did first pick Khepri, it'd be very bad for them.
Yeah, agreed.
And then we had Khepri into Cthulhu, and that was great. Into Humbots, Khepri's not that great, but I just knew, like, Max just grab beads if you need it. Otherwise, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, he did. So then they ran Chalk Cthulhu in their top 3. And we're like, oh, now they're running Chalk mid, which we didn't talk about. We ran Chalk mid in game 2. It did not work out. Now they're taking a strat that we tried initially against them in scrims a few weeks back, and then they're trying to whip it out and play it against us. Get into game, and you guys heard it. Like I said, we're gonna play around Zexy. Zexy played Ravana. We got his pick top 3 again. Bottom 2ing the Kakulin was something that I said, like, like after game 3, I said we're picking Kakulin this next game. Like, you're gonna play Kakulin this game, Rekka, and you're gonna own with it. And I'm really glad we did, because that god cooked.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on the draft out of curiosity? Like,
I thought game 4 was where I had the most question marks about your guys' draft. I knew you guys wanted to, like, adapt, from, obviously games 1 and 2. You just won game 3, but you're still looking like pivot slightly more. And I was curious to see how it was going to work out in game 4 for you guys. Because I said if it doesn't work out, obviously they go home.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure they're trying what they think gives them the best chances of success. I don't think on paper, obviously, the Kemper pick's really bad into that comp because he just gets displaced. He gets CC'd a ton.
Yeah.
Hard for him to get his abilities off. But also, you guys, like, again, like, Max knew, like, I need to get beads. I probably need, like, maybe I need, Magi's here as well. Like, I just need to be able to use my abilities and I'll get my value. And you guys played around that idea very, very well. Going back to what you said earlier about your team being good into the playstyle of Cthulhu, I think that's so true.
Yeah.
I do think Cthulhu is still busted. And if you're on an uncoordinated team or even a team that is coordinated, just doesn't handle a pick like that very well, he's just insanely strong. But you guys have obviously put in the work to make that pick not nearly as strong against you guys.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks ago before quarterfinals, I just said, hey guys, let's just stop banning Chalk Cthulhu and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I think
you guys have, yeah. Like, I mean, you guys have created the shock mid meta in Sparta. You know what I mean? Like that's
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Listen, like, you guys were at least the most popular team to do it, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's necessarily a meta. It definitely did not do well this set for sure. It was 0-2 by the end of this set.
Yeah, but the fact that it has been known to work sometimes, and like it's a way that you can take that pick away from people, that gives pick and ban like threat like nothing else does right now. Like that's such a big thing to even say, like, oh, like this team might put shock in mid. Like if we draft Cthulhu or give them Cthulhu, they might go Cthulhu shock and put it in mid lane. Like that's awful for us.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that is so scary to have to keep in mind in picks and bans. It's just a nice, cool, big looming cloud. So, like obviously, I think your guys' team put in the work. Obviously throughout the set, but I think throughout the season to make this this Cthulhu pick not nearly as scary for you guys. And it definitely, I think that prep came in handy this set. Like I think that's definitely what made this set so easy for you guys. Going past game 3, I think
I was gonna say this set was not easy. Even past game 3.
I think game 4 may have been one of your easier games.
Yes.
At least from watching standpoint. And they had Cthulhu, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's a god that people are like, oh, no, like, don't let it through. But you guys handled it, I think, really, really well. So
game 4 was definitely my best game of the set, going 7-2-6 on Hachiman. Obviously getting the solo kill and then just like winning out that lane really early on with our 2v2 with mechs. Like that was huge for us. And then the rest of it just kind of snowballed out to the rest of the map, which worked pretty fantastic. And
I agree.
Yeah, I mean that final play I think is just that is definitely my play of the season for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I went back and watched like chat just absolutely pop off. That is my favorite moment of the stream for sure, is just watching chat absolutely pop off to that play. Yeah, that was really.
I'm pretty sure chat was saying like, "Oh my gosh, his build is dog shit."
But that was the coolest. Insane. Yeah. Which I'll talk about the build, man. You
should.
Ornate Devos Exekins Obo Dom. I mean, my biggest thing is every item I bought, I wanted in the build. I wanted to be able to crit people, to do objectives, and be able to kill both frontliners and backliners. And Ornate lets you do that, because even just as a single crit item, it's really good. It's a really great, like, just not pen, but like kind of pen in terms of like the basic attack damage that it gives. And the Dom just synergizes a little bit better with crit than Titan's Bane does.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure like all the people that were watching, at least in my server, we were talking. We were like, surely you want to go Diamond Arrow into like Silver Branch, maybe like a stem or something like that. And Chili,
Yeah.
that doesn't feel bad. So
It's less of that and more so similar to Death's Temper, the way that passive is very conditional. Diamond Arrow's passive is also very conditional. Like getting the full benefit of a Diamond Arrow is also very conditional. Versus Ornate, where you're just getting more gold faster. Yeah, so we can have the video pulled up right now so I can see it. We just had a highlight video. I'll post the highlight video on my YouTube channel like later, and you can go back and watch it.
definitely go check that out for sure. It's so dope.
But everything I built, I really wanted in these games. And this is not like a standard ADC build by any stretch of the imaginations. And this will not work in every game. This is just something I theory crafted going into game 3, about halfway through after I finished Kin Size. I'm looking at their comp and I'm looking at it. I'm like, crit is still good here because I can kill both their AD carry and jungler that are trying to dive me. And they've been doing it all game. Looney Tunes has been chasing me around the map all game, all throughout the series. I want to be able to out-trade him with the crit. And then going for an oboe that will also deal damage to backline and frontline when we're fighting as a unit is really good. The Dom just to synergize with the crit a little bit more. It was something where I said, this is going to do work in this set in particular and nowhere else.
Right.
So
exactly.
That was the thought process behind it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I mean, obviously it worked out. So like you can't critique it too much. And you know, obviously, if you feel happy building it and it works out for you,
I did not.
Then
I was not. I felt so gross building that build, man. I was just like, oh, this is so disgusting. Like, I hate this. Like, oh my god.
Surely next week you come into you know playoffs with like an animosity axe. Like,
oh, truly.
Ship your shield build or something.
Yeah,
you know?
It's getting theory crafted as we speak.
Heck yes.
So moving on, we got game 5 and we won game 4. It's off that sick Hachiman play, dashing in on Looney Tunes, finding the stun, getting both sets of relics, finding the last hits on 3 members, and then Rekka cleans up and Sexy won his 1v1 against the enemy jungler. And it was great. Going into game 5, I don't know, what were your opinions going into game 5? Because
I mean, talk about your draft real quick, and then I'll talk about my opinion.
All right. So game 5, we're like, all right, we know they gave us first pick. And I said, okay. And we had a long conversation about what we wanted to first pick. We had a long conversation, and I do want to mention all 3 games they banned Mammon, Amaterasu, and Lancelot, and they did not change those bans throughout the entire series. So those were their bans. We decided to first pick Humbots. And then we said, okay, let's just keep Halanu on MLF. Let's do that. So we first pick Humbots. They respond with Khepri, Rama. They really wanted that Rama. We responded with MLF and Kukulkan. My biggest thing about dealing with Khepri is AoE, CC, and displacement, like you mentioned. Kukulkan is fantastic at that. So I said, if they pick Khepri here, we're just going to top block Kukulkan and Humbots. And sure enough, we picked, MLF instead of Humbots. So even already our top 3 was just very good into their top 3, which they locked Nuwa, which I was saying before this series that, hey, we just have to be aware they will play Nuwa. Just be aware of it. And this is, I think, our first win against a Nuwa of this season. So we'll take it. And then
before you continue,
I'll
talk about our initial thoughts, because I remember you guys top blocked Hunbats, and everyone's like, why are they top picking Hunbats in the call? And I was like, it's because if they don't take Hunbats now, they're not going to get it. And we also knew that the enemy team was prioritizing Khepri, and Hunbats is really, Khepri's really bad in a Hunbats name. Like that just sucks. But we also knew like the enemy might feel forced to pick it because they also knew that if they gave you Khepri right there, you're just going to take it.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay. So like they're forcing them into picking Khepri, which sucks for them, by the way. And so I was like, I said I thought the Hunbats top pick was insane. I thought that was like really, really good call from you guys because you guys obviously knew like their picks and bans weren't changing. They really wanted to keep Zexy off of certain gods.
Yeah.
And they were unwilling to ban Hun Bats because they had no room to ban it in the top 3.
Yeah.
So you knew it was gonna go. You knew that pick was good and everything else you guys even wanted, and you knew that they could you guys could handle whatever they took away from you, as long as it was Hun Bats. So.
Yeah. And then bottom 2, they ban away Yemo and I think Ganesh into us.
Yes.
To try and like really limit out Mex's god pool. And then Mex is like, all right, fine, I'll just play Atlas. And I'm like, okay, that works for us. And then we locked in Spirit of Book Jingwei bottom 2.
Yep. I will say that a lot of us were like, like I don't like the Atlas pick that much. We felt like there were stronger options to, ruin Kepri's day or even put for the backline a little bit harder. Subbook was up, Terra was up, were I think the 2 that we were talking about in the VC. But you told me earlier, you were like, okay, like this is game 5.
Yeah.
All of our cards have to be on the table. Mex, what do you want to play? And he says Atlas. You gotta
respect it, man. And if it's a game, and Zexy did the same thing with me. He's like, it's game 5. We've seen you have more pop off performances on Jingwei than Hachi, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's grab Jingwei here then. And I don't feel like I did anything in game 5 personally.
Oh nah.
But
I think it was a really quiet game for you, but you didn't need to do that much. Your team did fantastic. So
yeah, game 5 was one of those games where, and this series in general was not the series of the 80 carries. It's not on the 80 carries this series to really do a lot. It was a matter of who was diving better
it was
in the late game.
Jungle's kind of like show, I think, this set.
Yeah.
So
and then the Halanu show. I want to give a lot of credit and a lot of big shout outs to Halanu this set.
Halanu played absolutely sick this set. I think he's played solid in everything he's played in. I think this set in particular, he really stood out. I think he really buckled down. Like there was just so many clutch moments where like his Morgan Le Fay damage comes in and like stops a big ultimate from happening, or like he waits it out and like pulls 2-3 relics with like a single ability. Like he played sick. Like, so did Zexy, so did Rekka. I mean, I think the whole squad played really, really sick in the set. So
I agree. So we get into game 5, and again, I said same thing as game 4. Is let Zexy drive the pace of this game, and we'll win. Had a pretty back and forth early game, I thought, and then we kind of, I think, started to find momentum.
Yep.
And then they fought back into us. We scaled really well, though, despite that. And we got to, I think, our strong point. And right when we were at our strong point, they pulled Fire Giant. And they did not get off. And I don't understand the thought process of sticking to that pull. And I've gone back and I've watched most of their POV because Flippin streamed it. It's quite an enjoyable watch. There's just a significant lack of being locked in, man. We were saying all throughout this series, all right, we got to lock in, boys. Stay locked in.
Yep.
Be mentally prepared for this game right here, right now. There was a significant lack of locking in for the Royal Jesters in game number 5. I got to tell you, they were checked out. That Fire Giant pull, they were like, let's just damage check this Fire Giant. And then they did not get off. Shout outs to Mex American Moose with the Pyromancer bomb to steal away the Fire Giant from their double bomb and all of their damage. Like, my God.
That was insane. Delphi call up, by the way.
Delphi call up, by the way. So we steal Fire, which very, very similar to game 5 of SK Gaming versus Renegades in season 6 when SK Gaming reverse swept Renegades. In game 5, they stole a Fire Giant from them. So we stole Fire. I inted, which was an oopsie. And we said, all right, we can give them Beacon here, but we're not giving them Gold Fury here. And we took a fight. I arrived late, killed Jormungandr, my only kill of the game. And Zexy just had another fantastic Humbot ult. We tried to end. And bit of another oops happened.
Yeah, you guys did fumble this end call, I will say. You guys saw it in the highlight video, if you guys were around for that. A lot of things could have went differently. You could have dashed to buff your autos. Colin could have ulted to start the engage. You could have waited for 10 seconds and not taken 800 damage in Titan damage before this DPS was there. You guys could have leashed it better. There's a whole checklist of things that could have changed.
Yeah.
And then you would have killed the 80 HP Titan, you know?
It was
Like,
38 HP on the Titan is
that
what
insane,
it was.
by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
That's literally insane. Yeah.
38
Like,
HP.
even if everything goes wrong, if the Cocolan ultimate like swing it goes off and does the damage there, and
Right?
doesn't die in the animation,
That was it.
Like you guys actually end the game there, which is insane, by the way.
Yeah. So it was so close. We didn't get it, but I'm like, the game's not over. And then Sexy's like, you just go end the game here, Rekka. And
Sure,
we're
someone is
like,
built for damage.
all right, we're gonna do this. And as soon as Rekka spawned, the iconic inch your lives away here. I call it.
Yeah.
And we just run at them. And Rekka TPs into base. I respawn. We're running at them. We're fighting them. It's not a good fight. It really wasn't. It was 1-by-1 to the slaughter. And Rekka calls, and I quote, "This is going very slowly." And my heart immediately sunk because I'm like, please tell me we're not about to lose.
Yeah, if one person gets their backs off and kills him there, you guys literally lose the set.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like that call was super risky. It does win you the game. But if anything else goes wrong for you guys, like in that call, you guys lose the set. And like that, I think that's a big thing that people aren't talking about. Is like you just got to be ballsy sometimes.
Just got to make the right. You got to risk it for the biscuit, man.
Yeah, and the biscuit is named OSL Season 5 Sparta Playoff Finals. And you did get that. You did indeed get that.
Rekka ends the game. We stopped their backs in time. Serket was so close to backing, and Halanu throws a MLF 3 over the corner, stops her back. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm like, please end. And Rekka ends. And oh my God, the relief and the joy from winning that series. I've been playing this game for 9+ years, and I've never reverse swept in a best of 5 before.
Yeah, it's hard to pull off.
Yeah,
genuinely,
it is so hard to pull off.
I've never reverse swept. I've prevented reverse sweeps from happening. So, but like but I've never had a best of 5 reverse sweep, and like people don't understand like the pressure that is on to in game 3, game 4, and game 5.
My hands were shaking going into game 5, bro. Like I was so anxious.
Yeah, I will say if you're down 2 and you tie it up 2-2. The amount of pressure on the enemy team to not choke is immense.
Yeah.
So I will say that. And like I do think that RJ's made a ton of mistakes in game 5 that maybe, if it's game 1, maybe they don't make those kind of mistakes. But because you guys end up tying it up, you put the stress on them in that set, maybe they just weren't as locked in as we were talking about before. I feel like a lot of mistakes ended up getting made by RJs as that set went on. I feel like that pressure just kind of got to them and it broke them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like that was insane.
When did you know that we were going to reverse sweep? Was it when I said what I said, or did you, when was the final moment where you're like, they just won this series?
I was a believer when you were talking about having fun. Like,
okay. Wow.
Game 3. Like I was like, he's rallying them in because you guys didn't play bad in game 1. You had a really rough game 2, but I think you guys adjusted really well from that and picked and bans.
I can't believe we won that series after game 2, man. I cannot believe we won that game 3. I even watching back, I'm still in disbelief of how much better we played in game 3 compared to game 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, shout out to the squad for like not getting mentally boomed. Like in a draft league, you know how hard it is. You guys are down like best of 5. You're down 2 games. It's easy to say, you know what, GG, we had a good season. We'll take 4th place. It's so easy to get in that mindset. It's so easy to just kind of like throw in the towel. But the whole team was like Helanu, namely in the comps, like it's not over yet, guys.
We got it.
And then you're in comp saying, hey guys, we need to enjoy ourselves. We need to have fun. Like you kept picks and bans disciplined. It is so hard for a draft league team. I should know, by the way, to not mental boom. If they're down a game or down 2 games, it's so hard for a squad that like doesn't play together consistently to do that. So, I mean, just shout out for being a W mentality draft team, and I mean, shout out to you for drafting the team you did.
Yeah, Majin messaged me last night, being like, "I still can't believe you got this team." This roster together. And I'm like, yeah.
People after the draft were like, hey, like this is a super team. and like obviously that's proven true because you guys are in finals now. So like, you know, people like were like, oh, like this roster's like okay, like I don't like it's an SB roster, it's got a mental boom or whatever. And other people are like, no, like the people in this roster are sick, like they're going to be a really threatening team.
Yeah.
People that put respect on the name from the jump were like, oh yeah, like they're in finals. Of course they're in finals. Like duh, it makes sense. So
yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Oh. Hello?
And, you know, hello, did I lag?
No, my internet disconnected for a second. I'm gonna make sure we reconnect properly though. Hello, chat, you can hear us?
Word.
Testing.
Word,
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Awesome.
We're good.
Whew, okay, yeah.
That was spooky.
I was gonna say, you know, applying to be a captain in OSL season 4 and being denied. Oh, hey, fam. Yeah, but you know, for asking to be a captain in season 4 and being denied because you know, people were like, oh, like no one's gonna want a team with SB anyway, or like he doesn't have the chops to be a captain. To being an OSL finalist, in season 5, the very next season, you know, I feel like is such a like a middle finger, almost.
F you to OSL admins kind of thing.
Be like, yeah, like this is just like you're just proving the haters wrong, saying like, oh, like I can do this, like this is something that, like this is something that I think I would, I thought I would be good at a season ago. You guys said no, and then you guys like let me do it in season 5 because it was last season, and then said, okay, sweet, I'm winning it. I am like at worst I'm second place. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
I don't even care what happens next weekend, bro, or like whenever we end up playing. We have to reschedule it because Mex can't make it, but we'll reschedule it. But yeah, like I mean, frick, man, like
it's been a journey.
It's been a journey. It's been a lot of hard work and really harping on a lot of fundamentals with certain players and certain people and like really figuring them out and how they want to play and explaining why some things will work compared to others and making sure everyone's on the same page. Like it's been a long season. This is like definitely, and I've never made it this far. Like this is my first time making it to finals in OSL. The semifinals curse is broken, and man, like that. This has been a long season, and I'm really glad we're here. It's gonna be a fun final set. I think it's gonna like whether we win or lose, I don't really care. I think it's just
for sure.
We're just glad we made it this far.
Yeah, I mean, I think most importantly, you guys have actually enjoyed your time as a team together.
Yeah,
and you performed very well. Like there's a lot of teams that will say like, oh, like I would never team with this person again. Like, thank God it's just a draft league. I don't gotta see them again. But like, I genuinely feel like every single person on WOA Sparta like is like actually like good buddies now. Like from this experience. Like you guys aren't just playing Smite, like you guys are like slamming like Stellaris sometimes. We're watching other sets together.
Halanu and Zexy are playing Deadlock together sometimes. Yes. Oh my god.
People are super chill. And like the team, the vibe team, but they're also like just a really good team. They all work really well together, and it's so rare to have that in a draft league sometimes. And I'm so glad you guys end up getting it.
Surely we get Malum on Sparta finals for WOA's first chip. He's not doing Smite 1 casting anymore, so probably not.
Yeah, he's so locked in Smite 2, which
I don't blame him.
Yeah, if you didn't see him on the Vegas series this last weekend, he did a phenomenal job. Also, it was his birthday this last weekend, so happy birthday, Malum, my goat. Definitely shout out Anthony the goat. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't come back for OSL finals.
No, probably not. I don't think he has time. Which I asked him like, "Are you going to come do finals?" And he said, "I probably don't have time." And I'm like, honestly, valid.
Yeah, it makes sense. If he does, though, pleasant surprise. We'd obviously love to have him cast those. Like that'd be so dope.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, then like you understand. We understand.
Yeah, exactly. So we won that set. The reaction was pretty incredible on both Sparta chat and in Twitch chat. That was pretty incredible. A lot of people congratulating from different watch parties, which was amazing. And then today Looney Tunes has been pissed, bro. He's like, yeah, I own Spirited Book for 4 out of 5 games, man. Like better team won, but Spirited Book's getting carried. And I'm like, bruh, there's just no way, man. Honestly, Looney Tunes would have won that set if he kept his team in from mental booming.
Ooh, true.
So I mean, that guy can can go mind his own business elsewhere, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's the biggest compliment. Like, you know, if I'm an ADC player and someone's saying, yeah, your team's carrying you, awesome.
Yeah,
The
I'm cool
backpack
with
is
that.
comfy.
I'm so
Yeah.
cool with that, man.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Like,
I'll press my
Kirby.
relics. I'll stay alive. I'll do the objective after. I'll hit the fire giant and
Yeah.
just PvE for 20 plus minutes. I'm cool with that, man.
Exactly. Be like 5k structure damage, nerd.
Yeah.
Most important stat.
Actually,
you know,
I am curious. He outdamaged me game 5, but who had more structure damage?
Ooh.
Not me. Not me, apparently.
You know what? That's fine.
Hate to see it, man.
You're carrying comms.
Oh,
in-game leader
definitely.
diff.
I
In-game leader diff.
am very proud of myself. I'm proud of my team, obviously, but I'm very proud of myself for how I carried myself that set. And like, especially game 4. I mean, you heard it in that highlight video of like me being like, no, we're not doing this. We're going gold right now. We're not doing this. We're not making mistakes. We're not going to throw the game. We're going to make this call. We're going to do this and we're going to commit to it. And this is how we're going to win the game. Like,
100%.
Yeah. So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, like I know, like, you know, you had like a lot of people like, you know, obviously congratulating you. I know like one of my friends, he goes to my school. He's like he's a Creed ADC. A shout out Zenith. But he was like SB, like your shot calling is like insane. Like I wanna get to a point where I can do something like that.
Yeah.
From ADC because he's on teams that aren't like they're not super vocal and stuff like that. And he's like, I mean, like how's it feel to know that you're like inspiring people like all in a way?
Oh God.
To adapt their play styles and stuff. Like surely that's like
I've never thought of that actually. I've never thought of it like that. I mean, ADC is definitely not the role that you want to be shot calling from, but I mean, Zapman does it though. I mean, Zapman did it for Levi's, and he I don't want to say
3-time dude.
He is the 3-time, and he definitely carried them in that finals against for the Levi's versus Titans in that semifinals versus the Kings. Like he was the in-game leader when it came to mid-late game and when it came to drafting. So that guy definitely knows what he's talking about. And I've definitely always tried to like think about the game the way Zapman kind of does to the extent. Maybe not necessarily some of the cope that he does, but used to only type in text chat or some shit like that. I don't think Barrett did that. I think he definitely talked. Barrett talked a lot more than I think people gave him credit for.
I think later on he did, but I remember there was one season where he was like almost mute. It was very, very silly. So.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the teams he's on.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
100%. He's had some bad teams. He's had some good teams. Are we ready to just wrap up with the Q&A? I think we are.
I think so, honestly. Yeah. All
right.
We take our 10-minute Q&A. We take questions from chat. Chat, feel free to ask us anything about competitive Smite, Smite 1, Smite 2, you know, life in general, you know, like maybe, you know, I'm obviously a support player. SB is obviously an ADC, so ask us about like some dual lane kind of stuff. You know, meta questions, stuff like that.
There we go.
We always take stuff like that.
Yeah.
An interview where he said he would type out his calls because he had no room to talk. Yeah, he was on a super vocal team. And he didn't want to clog columns. I do remember that being a thing.
Was that season?
So he would use VGS.
Is that season like 4?
I think it was season 3. I forgot what team was on season 3, but it was pre-Renegades. I remember that. It was pre-Renegades.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
I want to be like SB when I grow up. That's not true, Flippin. Flippin, you should always be your own person when you grow up. Never model yourself after someone else.
Flippin, you should enlighten us. How does it, and this is literally like not BM in any way, by the way. This is a genuine question. How does it feel to lose a best of 5? Like from that perspective, like, you know, you get to game 5 and then it just like kind of goes away. Like how do you feel like when that happens?
Did I miss the important bits? You definitely missed the important bits, Max. We're wrapping up the show.
Yeah, he did.
It's a 10 minutes Q&A session. That's a great question though, Max. That's a great question for our Q&A session.
It is. Yes, thank you for popping in chat, Delphi call up goat. I was listen. Max was the steal of the draft, dude. They weren't knowers, man. So the reverse sweep definitely hurt. Yeah, for sure.
Not to BM Flippin while he's here. Flippin, I love you and I respect you and you're the way you've played this season. But someone, I think it was Craig, said today that this is one of the 3 reverse sweeps that have ever happened in OSL history.
Dang.
And it was indirectly that was directed at Looney Tunes, who was yapping a whole lot earlier today.
Oh no, unlucky. Hey, listen, third time's the charm, you know.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Reverse sweeps are kind of painful to go through. The best of 5 sets are really grueling. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
matter anything.
I
My
was
voice did better than I expected. True.
I was so exhausted. I had a headache afterwards, like a headache brewing.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, I just was meant. I like that set took everything from me for sure. Like
Yeah.
that was exhausting.
Like I remember, like it took me back to like my collegiate days when I had to be an in-game leader for those teams, and I was like, dude, like I know like the mental fortitude it takes to not lose a best of 5 and like, keep everyone like, you know, like in check and stuff like that. Cause like I remember like, you know, we were playing against like a really good team in finals, and then like my jungler ends up leaping into Titan to try and solo it by himself, and he ends up throwing that whole game.
Oh,
And so I was like, oh yeah, but like keeping people from like not booming in that situation is like so hard. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, focus up comms, make sure people are having fun, stuff like that, man.
just hope Looney get some respect at the end of the day. Doesn't deserve the bench. He doesn't deserve the bench.
Yeah.
But he doesn't deserve the perms to speak in Sparta community. That's all I'm gonna say. That guy, that guy is, he cares too much, but not in the good way. He cares too much about things he shouldn't care too much about.
True and real. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta be like, you know, we got to semifinals. You know, like we didn't get 0-3'd, you know, like we had a good performance.
It was a good set. Like they played really well.
Like,
they were really fucking hard to beat. Like it took everything and more from our team to beat them. Like they were a good team.
Literally one more mistake and you guys lose that set.
Yeah.
like yeah, 100%. So now I don't know why I was yapping. SB calling the kettle black for real. True, yeah. Yeah. I know our stuff's gonna be damn near even. I mean, we were talking about it. You know, we obviously said a couple weeks ago that RJ is. I feel like most people consider them the best team in the division before KDM was like kind of on their up. You know, like we always knew RJ is gonna be a super solid like team.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I like you guys prepped accordingly. Obviously, you guys like didn't slack off. You guys definitely like hit the scrims. You know, kind of got your identity of what you guys really wanted to play, down pat in your heads and stuff. So, and obviously the mid shock technology. So you love that. The mid-shock technesium.
Yeah, we'll call it,
they call it.
technosium more like, because it did not work out.
Yeah. It happens.
Chat, any questions for Hydra and I? We got 5 minutes left. Ask us about our sets. Oh, we didn't really talk about a Hydra, but you're playing in Fight Club and you are currently 0-1 right now.
Oh, listen. So that week,
yeah,
we go up 1-0 to this team.
Oh,
Someone ends up finishing his OSL semifinals match late.
Tell me more about this.
With the game 5. And then we played game 1 without him. We had a welterweight, which like the middle division, we had a welterweight call up, and Helenu was subbing in for Stallone.
Yeah.
Helenu played mid shock, had a blast. We end up going up 1-0 in that set. Stallone comes in during fixing in game 2. And we were like, hey, he's like, hey, like, do I need to play? And I'm like, probably not, GOAT. This team's kind of free love, not gonna lie, not gonna cap. So honestly, like, just go to sleep, have a good night. Game 2 happens. We get EFG. We siege a left bird, and we took a bad fight, and we end up getting wiped and lose again. And then game 3, we just simply were not locked in enough. So it was what it was. But all the subs had a great time. And, you know, we were talking after the game. We were like, we honestly don't even care that we lost the set because it's week 1. We don't care. We're aiming to win playoffs, and that team, if they don't make a certain trade, we'll still beat them. Especially if we have our starting 5 roster, we'll definitely beat them. So, you know, if we have our starting mid laner, starting ADC,
maybe you make a trade happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm the one trying. So, hey, listen. I don't have to, you know, be NDA about it. So SB is on that team. He's on the bench of that team because he doesn't want to play with the roster. Really,
it's not that I don't want to play with the roster. It's that Starry will bench himself if I play. And then I won't, and then the roster won't have a solo laner. So it won't, the roster will fall apart. And I'm not going to do that to them. So I'm like, okay, I'll sit on the bench. And then.
Well, I offered them a starting ADC because right now they have Zareth, who's a mid laner, you know, traditionally. They've played ADC a little bit in the past, but like not really like to like a high level, you know. So they're like, Zar's filling in ADC. So I was like, hey, I'll trade you a starting ADC for Spirited Book so you can put Zar in mid and then your ADC can be an ADC. and they were like, well, SB, you know, like he's like a 4th round pick or something like that. Like I picked him 4th round, and you'd be giving me your last round pick, and I'm like, yeah, my last round pick was another ADC, and you're like, this one will play,
And
the
I'm
one you
just
have right now
wasting
won't.
away on the bench right now. Like,
So I'm like, my team's decent without SB. Like we're still genuinely, we're probably the best team in the division. Like it is what it is. But I mean, with SB, we clear, and I want to clear. You know, I want to clear.
oh,
So, Anthony Malum in chat, by the way. Bot for me, does it feel cool to bring a longer existing org to a chance to a chip that needs it? Yes. I think the Warriors of Albion is such a dope organization. I feel like the community centered around the organization is so insane. And I feel like the org gets a lot of flack that it does not deserve.
yeah.
You know, and so obviously having really strong performing teams this season, you know, I think the Athens team did really solid for their season. The Sparta team is the first Warriors Albion team ever to get in the finals.
Yep.
And the Crete team is playing their 3rd place game. I think it's the highest Crete's ever placed. So I feel like this season was really, really good to a WOA, and I feel like it's much needed. And you know, I don't think there's an org that's probably more deserving of it. You know, and obviously Majin's the GOAT for having the org be the way it is, like the sense of community around the org. So
Yeah, I mean, Majin, he was in chat last night, and I was just kind of saying, is this the most successful, like, is the Sparta team technically the most successful Warriors of Albion team that's existed? And he kind of just said, yeah, basically. And
it is.
That feels, that to me feels amazing. And I can't even begin to try to describe how cool of a feeling that is to me. Because I've been playing AGL for a long time. I've known Majin for a long time. Since like the season 5-6 era of Smite. So like over 5 years I've known this guy. Like to bring that for an organization that he's kind of worked around. Like that feels amazing. Because I owe that guy a lot. And fuck, I'm gonna get emotional if I keep going like this. But yeah, it feels amazing. It feels amazing, Anthony.
Flippin' Ninja says, my final question, do you think you would have made it this far if you didn't get Zexy 1st overall? That's a great question, by the way. What's your take?
I think it depends on what I would have gotten instead. I think where I got Zexy obviously makes the most sense. I think it would have depended on certain waterfall picks. I'll be honest, if Hydra fell to Sparta, I was first picking Hydra because I don't think Zexy is so good on our team. And this is not a knock at Zexy. I don't think he's doing well with us because he's just so good. I think that's a part of it, obviously. He is such a good mechanical player. But I think part of it is also we get along so well, like the entire team, and we all want to win, and we've all put in the work. We've all put in the effort as a team. Zexy is such a good player, yes, but he's such a good player on our team because he bought into the team. He's working with the team. 100%. He's not making these solo agent plays like he used to and just outright winning games because of it. He's playing a lot more with us as a unit and being that secondary engage, especially on the Hanbots. You watch most of those games back, and when he was playing Hanbots games 3 and 4 and 5, he is the secondary engage. He's not going first. It's Rekka and then him. And it has been huge for this team. And I give a lot. It's very hard to improve, I think, as a player who's already won a chip last season. But somehow Zexy is a player, and I give that guy so much credit. He has improved so much this season as a player.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like even like when I was like VOD reviewing with you guys and stuff like that, Zexy was like being like critical on himself. He's like, oh, like I shouldn't have done this. I think this works better. You know, he's always like trying to find like these small improvements he can make. And like he's not coming in with the ego like, oh, I won last season. You guys should listen to me. He's like, I need to figure out what works for us as a team. You know what I mean? So like he's obviously cracked his Smite game. His gods are always like super meta right now too. So like he's a super important part of the team. But I would argue every single piece of that draft was super important to get to where they are now. So and that's why we're talking in the beginning of the season. No idea how that draft even came to fruition.
Yeah.
Like what on earth? Like,
and there's so many things that could have gone differently of like if players dropped, if if certain other people were picked earlier or people were picked later, or there was a world where Jinx was going to be on the team, and then I wouldn't have had to get an option of Rekka or Halanu, and then that kind of blows up. So I don't know. It was just super weird. Anthony being like, it's cool lore. Anthony, there's a world we're not playing on next Sunday, by the way. Mex can't make it, so it has to be rescheduled. So we're going to talk about it. If it's been rescheduled, there is a world you can come back and cast for it, man. I know Hydra said he wants to cast our final set.
I do. I desperately do.
If you have time, if you're free, man, we will talk about it. I have to
Hydra Malumcast would go diabolic.
I have to message Fishman because literally this happened today where Max is like, yeah, I just realized SB I'm away next Sunday and then I get back Sunday night, and I'm like, okay, we'll figure this out. Don't worry about it.
We'll figure it out.
Guys cracked and his gods are extremely good. Recent mom buffs had us shaking in our boots. Yeah, I saw those mom buffs go through and I'm like, bruh, it's just like last season of Bards. Let's go. Getting Rekka as late as you guys did was insane work. We got Zexy first pick, a full wraparound, and then Halanu Rekka. And like that's just so much value, man. Like, I can't believe it. Absolutely, let Spark know because he knows that I could only do a week A, but I feel weird not having a final OSL thing. We'll figure it out, Anthony. I'll let you know.
By the way, you can't turn it down now. Sorry.
All right, yeah, hang on.
He's like screenshotting. There we go.
Where do I post this?
We're gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, where I post this broadcast chat right here, right now. Going to broadcast chat.
Add Sparked out.
We've been at this for a bit. Let's wrap up the show. Okay.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Okay. Finals of Warriors of Albion versus KWM is TBD. I need to message. Hopefully they don't force us to default. That wouldn't be fun. Drop me in Sparta chat. I am not scared. You should be. You should be.
It's a cesspool down there.
Finals are TBD. Yeah, it sure is. And so I mean, we'll have one more episode. We'll do a finals sort of recap next Monday, assuming we play before. Yeah, we'll say goodbye to the branding, and we'll move on to something a little different, probably. Any final thoughts, Hydra, before we wrap up?
I mean, again, it's been a wild ride. It's been a fantastic season, I think, overall from everyone. Shout out to the Sparta team for making as far as they did. Shout out to the Crete team for putting up the best fight I think that they've done in a long time. Shout out to Athens for the amazing seasonal recovery that they did from the slump they were in. And shout out Delphi, you'll get them next time. You guys did try your best for sure. But shout out WOA as a whole org. The org's been good to us. I think it's been good to us both individually. And we wouldn't, obviously I don't think I'd like to do a podcast for another org nearly as much as I would like to do it for this one. So
that is true. Yeah. That is true. And so with that, I've been Spirited Book, joined here by Hydra. You can watch our episodes on youtube.com/spiritedbook. This episode will be going live tomorrow. Hopefully it should be fine. I've had to use a new editing software for video editing because my school Adobe thing has run out. So I no longer have access to the Adobe products, which is interesting. But DaVinci works fantastically well. It's just a weirder system. DaVinci does go crazy. But yeah, it'll be this episode should be live tomorrow morning. YouTube.com/spiritedbook. You can follow Hydra and I on our Twitch channels of @ChaoticHydra on Twitch, and obviously @SpiritedBook, where we do our episodes. And then our Twitters, I'm @SpiritedBook. Hydra, your
I'm Donald _AKA_twin. It's getting changed very soon.
Thank God, dude. I did not know you had Twitter for the longest time. And I'm like, oh yeah,
I know.
It's Hydra. Of course it is.
As a little bit of a spoiler, I'm going through a rebrand very, very soon. So
oh God. You better still be Hydra to an extent.
I won't be.
No, that's messed up, bro.
If it works out the way, I'm gonna be leaving the Hydra moniker behind in Smite 1. So
that's crazy, man.
I know it's what I actually never thought I would do it, but I think it's time to retire it. So.
That's crazy. It's no longer gonna be Hydra's chat. It's gonna be something else's chat, man. That's messed up.
I gotta rename the whole Discord server. It's no longer Hydra's Hangout. It's gonna be something different.
That's incredibly messed up. All right.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna raid F dot. F dot's the GOAT. We're gonna raid F dot, and we'll see you guys around. I'll be streaming a lot more this week. So yeah, take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys next week. Ooh.